I'm just checking to. I don't know how loud the desktop audio is. I'm just shuffling around the sounds because we have music on, which is very fun. But I'm also not used to having music on, so I don't stream with music a lot, if you can tell. Hello everybody there. Happy Sunday. I'm off school, and the reason this stream is called Charity Work is because I am drawing things for free once more. Sigh. SMH. I feel like looking back at my art after not looking at it for a while, I'm liking my poses even less. This one's fine. This is okay. This one's a bit weird.
Oh, I got abs.
Oh my god. Goblin, why are you here?
You're in the public channel.
I should probably move. Nah, you can stay if you'd like. Just cause.
Should I leave?
You can stay if you'd like. I mean, this is just. I just say that because I feel like when I have music on, I feel bad for other people because it's. I don't know.
Alright. Well, I will stay.
I
will stay then.
Alright. Let me just turn. God, I gotta mix audio levels and stuff. Oh, give me a moment. I gotta make sure they can still hear you. I'm actually just gonna if I turn Spotify down, turn this up, turn the desktop audio up, down to about that level. Speak!
Hello!
Speak again?
Hello!
Okay. Oh my god, it's the Five Nights at Freddy's. Wowzers. Alright. I'm just Speak.
Hold on.
Keep, talking. Just stay...
Alright,
state why you are here.
I am here because you were in OpenVC and I felt like I should probably join for funsies, and I had nothing better to do.
Alright. Turn down the desktop audio. Turn up the Spotify audio a bit. There we go. That's about decent. Anyway, hello everybody. I am doing, once again, charity work. Because Boosted, hopefully, dearly beloved friend of the channel, is going to be streaming at some point. And I'm drawing a reference sheet for a PNG tuber. Or not reference sheet. An idea. A possibility, if you will. Yeah, I don't want to cover this up. But it's too much effort to split it all into one separate layer. So I'm just going to do that out of laziness. And it works. Yeah, I am. Ignore the fact that he is bold currently. He's just like that sometimes.
I can't seem to log into Twitch and it's pissing me off.
You're fine.
Alright.
Do it this layer. Alright. But yeah, how is everyone? How's your day been? What's going on?
Doing good. I might have to go soon because I'm gonna go play poker later, but yeah.
Yeah, with who?
Maddie and a few friends.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I woke up about 10. I woke up at like 9:30, but I just stayed in bed all day, so I don't really count it as waking up, you know?
Ooh, we should do a poker stream. That'd be fun.
I don't play poker, so I don't know if I'd be very good at it.
And nobody's good at poker.
Even you?
Yeah, I'm actually not even all that great.
Surprising. You seem like someone who'd be... I mean, you play poker a lot. Are you not good at it because you suck? Because you're always playing poker. And if you're not improving, that might say something about you.
I mean, like, I don't lose often. Actually, I don't think I've lost money. Like, I don't think I've lost a hand. Like, well, you can't... Losing a hand is always going to happen in poker, but I don't think I've lost a lot of hands in a row, or when I do lose a hand, I don't lose a lot of money because I'm smart with betting. But I'm not great, you know?
I just don't like gambling. Which is, I feel like people always call gacha game, or specifically Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail gambling games. I don't know if that's fully accurate, because I would say most of
If there's nothing else to the game except, you know, the RNG aspect, then I'd say yeah, that's gambling.
yeah, but the thing is, you can play. There's an entire community of Genshin players based entirely around never, ever like wishing at all. So basically, playing the entire game just with the default characters that it gives you. I don't really know what hairstyle I want to give boosted. So for now, he's getting the like this weird thing because I can't really decide what direction to go with it. I haven't seen many reference images of Boosted's hair because I'm actually going to be seeing him in person at Halloween, which is going to be super cool.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, for real.
Ah.
What?
I wish I was there, but unfortunately I do live overseas.
Yeah, Boosted is basically a neighbor at this point, so. I mean,
you two meet over Valorant? Like, you two
yeah,
didn't know each other before.
Oh yeah. I looked. I was hanging out with Karis today, dearest friend. And we found the VOD where I first met Boosted.
Oh god. Oh god.
It was funny. It was amusing.
Well, alright. Hope you game soon, so I have to go, but yeah.
Alright. I'll see you around then.
Bye.
Bye. Talk later. I'm going to swap to the super secret channel and change around the desktop audio a bit, make the music a bit quieter. Just because when I'm the only one talking, it's a little harder to talk of the music. I don't know what direction I want to go in for, because the inspiration for this little freak is Monoma Noto from My Hero Academia, and then generic blonde anime men. Generic blonde anime men. Because that is what Boosted is. A generic blonde anime man. The weeb. All of his profile pictures are anime characters. I should update my profile picture though. I feel like I've not done anything with it in a while. Maybe I try and do something. I've never tried to do an actual like sweep of hair, like a brushed over. But then again, I'm not very adventurous when it comes to hair. Both in person and thing is, I don't want it to look like he has a shaved bit, so hair is hard. And specifically this guy. He looks really depressed and dejected in this current image. And Boosted as a person is just very hard to do as as a drawing, because he in person is very goofy, very silly, very like. He doesn't tend to be very brooding or edgy or cool or, well, he is cool, but you know what I'm talking about, like, you know, edgy, brooding, dark and mysterious. Whereas the character that I'm trying to portray him as per his request, is like a villain, because he wants to be like a villain, and so I'm basically trying to recreate that in a way, and it's gonna be hard because chat, I am fucking stupid. No, you know what, I'm going through all this effort. It really would be easier if I just if I went to this layer, just copy and paste, and then just cut all of this and then hit the other layer. I am going through far more effort than is truly necessary, as is usual. Boosted's a tricky guy to get right, I feel. Because I know I kind of want to go for like a... He's looking down because he's looking at his funny little cufflinks. The weirdo. But for some reason I'm really struggling with freehanding expressions and stuff, so I may try and do this as a pencil sketch. But listen, art is hard, and expressions even more so. I mean, I guess if I can pinpoint, if I go to this base layer, eyes looking down, and then pupils going sort of vaguely in this direction. Very vague, I know, but there's not a lot I can do, to be fully honest. And maybe I've just been drawing myself too much, because myself, I am very round. I'm very soft. I'm a bunch of soft edges. Like, I'm not a lanky, tall guy. I'm short, and I'm not lanky, I'll tell you that much. I'm not huge, but you know. I'm like very average. I'm like very average, I think. Like, just think of a like average every feature you can like think of. Except my nose. My nose is very straight. Do I draw? I think I sometimes draw very straight noses. Yeah, art is hard, and this guy specifically is very hard to draw. I can't get him right for some reason. Maybe I just need more reference images. I might ask for Boosted for one of those at some point. Would him smiling make it better? No, he just looks like the Roblox face. Maybe if I made him like... If I make him... Nah, he just looks really pissed off. That looks like a nose. That doesn't really look real. He looks just tired like that. He looks like he wants to smile but isn't. Music's really good, at least. Shout out to myself for picking the song. But no, I mean... I want to make a villain, but I don't want to make it too unhinged. Because Boosted, contrary to popular belief, is not that unhinged. That was just a horizontal flip? What the fuck? Oh, I guess he is facing down. That, okay. I don't know, chat. Oh, it's hard. Oh, shit. I do need to use the distort. Nope. Need to flatten this in a bit. Whoop. Come on, tuck all that in. No, he looks a bit bug-eyed now. No one told me art would be hard, chat, but it is. I'm so much easier to draw because I know what I look like, and I know what I look like when I mess up. Like, I'll know the difference between a normal-looking me and a not normal-looking me, you know? So it's kind of hard to get a balance of... I mean, I think that expression's decent. The eyes are a bit generic, but fucking same, so that's not really the issue here, is it? I think I might copy and paste, merge, settings, cut. There we go. Now I can draw the pupils on this layer without worrying about it. I've always wanted to be the kind of person with like soft airbrushed eyes, like that kind of art style, but I was never that person. My eyes were always harsh. Wait, if I... Maybe if I made a full circle, this would be easier. Yeah, that works. He looks like he's just side-eyeing people really hard though now. And also, I know that this little corner is off a bit. That will be fixed eventually at some point. I'll just draw better next time. But no, I mean, my day's been great. I kind of want to do it just like because art requires quite a decent bit of concentration in my personal experience. So I kind of want to make this just a just chatting or gaming stream. Oh, and also, chap, I had my first ice skating lesson yesterday, which was really fun, you know? Like, that's super exciting. I've been wanting to get ice skating lessons for forever, right? I don't know what I did in that ice skating lesson. It was really basic stuff. I didn't fall over once, and it was literally just simple, like, very simple tricks and stuff. You know, not even tricks. It was like a baseline for moving, you know? Because I can ice skate, but I can't do fancy ice skating. But I somehow did something to my back where just to the side of my lower spine on, like, my right side is a really painful twinge whenever I, like, do something. I don't know what it is, but there's a certain it's very distinct and it's very painful, and I'm not over exaggerating when it comes to it. I don't know what's wrong, and it's concerning me, you know. So I'm just gonna distort this a little bit because I want it to fit in the confines. Yeah, that looks a bit better. And then we just take this and I think I might get rid of that and then oh god. Oh, you know that meme of like Sisyphus rolling the boulder up the hill? That's me. Every day is pain. Is that good? Lord knows. Ugh, God, it's fine. We move. Oh, I don't know. I can't imagine that gaming and sitting in a chair for ages is helping. But we stay silly, chat. We stay silly. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 3 recently. I got all my golden keys and stuff. I know the cheats and shit, thanks to Boosted. The dishonest man that he is. I guess that's kind of what we want this little guy to be, dishonest. I'm actually gonna take, nope. Warp. I want this to be tucked slightly up. Then this can be moved. Uniform. Like that. I don't know. Things don't need to be pixel perfect, but it does fucking help. I think I've got the expression down, I guess. When I'm drawing people and not just characters, everything becomes so much harder because I am technically drawing a character, but it's a character that someone else is going to be using. So you don't want to, like, disappoint them, you know? Like, because you'd feel bad. And also, I don't want to just make this character me. I feel like I've just done that. I want to try and... Because I do really like doing the little, like... It goes up and then it goes down kind of hairstyle. But, I don't know. I guess I just feel bad for not being original if it's not gonna be something that I just use. Because this is gonna be something that someone else uses, obviously. It's like a PNG tuber reference. But I want to make this, like, actually different. Instead of just all my other characters. Because I don't know if I have same face syndrome or if it's just the way I draw faces. I like the hair so far, though. Sure, it's taking a lot of redrawing until I'm happy with it. But I kind of want their hair to be falling in a way that frames the face rather than just sits on top. because that's what my hair kind of does in person and my PNG tuber. This arch is a bit high. I might. The problem with Procreate is that its warp tool is really awkward to use. Like, it's not. It makes it all pixelated and soft and weird and annoying. And I don't like it because it blurs everything out a lot more than you'd want it to. But we move. Anyway. Yeah, I want this to be a... Currently it looks a bit crusty. It's giving homeless man. But hopefully if we give it time, it'll look... Okay, definitely not that. It'll look a little better. Because I do like giving my characters curly hair. That is one thing I'll never let go of. Because curly hair, there's just so much personality that you can shove into it. Straight, and also I guess it's because a lot of my characters tend to be more extroverted and bright and happy-go-lucky, because straight hair is usually seen as a way to indicate sort of, ooh, bookworm character, or ooh, silent character, or ooh, edgy, cool character. Whereas curly hair is more of a, ooh, bouncy, excited, theory, whoa, learning, awesome. So there's a kind of a lot of personality that can be placed in the hair, which makes it hard and annoying, and nothing ever works ever. But yeah, I mean, my first full week of school has gone by now, which is cool. I mean, depends what your definition of cool is. Mine is stressed, 'cause I know I've only been here a little bit, but I still am worried about, like, the workload now is fine, but I'm just worried about what it's gonna be. It's the anticipation I'm not looking forward to, because it's stressful. No, my emails. Duolingo, no. Okay, that was stressful. We're past that now, though. I feel like there's a lot of VODs that don't need to exist. Like this one. Because this one's really just a very quiet I've had rather a busy day, but I also don't feel like I've done much. Like, I hang out at Kaz's and I played Borderlands with Boosted, and that is about it. And that's not very productive, and I kind of feel bad for it, you know? So, I don't know, I feel bad whenever I'm not productive, which is, like, whenever I wake up late. Which is a lot of the time, so you can imagine how bad I feel most of the time. Yeah. I don't draw a lot of characters with straight, and I know this is, like quite wavy for straight hair, but this is the straightest mine ever goes. Not mine, the straightest my art style ever goes. I should specify. My hair in person is actually quite curly. And the near miss dogs. Yeah, I'm not very... It's an occupational hazard, one could say. I don't mean to dox myself. It just happens. I don't know. I've had a long day. Ice skating training session and all. And my back still hurts. So I've been complaining about that. I like doing all the wispy bits for hair. I don't know. This hair is quite fun to draw. I just don't draw straight hair very often. Because I feel like I draw what I know, and I know myself. So a lot of my art is a reflection of me and what I think I look like. Or it is just me. Like, I'll just draw my character, or an actual drawing of me, if I'm feeling bold that day. I do know I kind of want to give this character hair that goes sort of down the nape of their neck. I feel like that specifically is what I'm looking for. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of falling in front of the ear. And then an actual... This character's gonna have pointed hair, I think. Not pointed hair, pointed ears. Just because I think it suits well for him. And also because I gave Boosted previous, like, old design pointed ears, and I feel like it fits. This isn't actually going to be my line art because my line art's not usually this messy. Well, my line art kind of changes a lot, so it all depends how you see it. Sorry, long day. I'm not used to being alive. I don't know what kind of ears I want to give him, though. Because I could give him very pointed low ears. I could give the bitch... Oops. Ears that go like that. I actually quite like those. But there's also there's like all sorts of ears you can give characters. We'll give him these ears to start with. I do like drawing because it's basically just character customization set to the maximum it can be. Like, you can literally draw anything and no one's there to stop you. Which in some cases may be a mistake, but you know. It is the internet. What can... Ow! Oh my goodness, my back is actually genuinely really bothering me. I might take some pain meds or something later. Because I don't know, it's just every time I move a very specific way, it's a really bad twinge of pain. It feels like it's right on my spine as well. Don't know how I got through ice skating with that, but you know. Still haven't decided what teacher I want yet, but because I get my choice of 2 different teachers, because I'll be doing taster sessions with both, which is very cool. We'll do the jawline, and the actual neck, and then that'll be the hair. Or I'll have I think I'll have it be there. Yeah. Well, I'll edit the curve a bit, but that's the basic vibe it'll have. It doesn't matter if the sketch is a bit rough because we're not really sticking with this. I don't... drawing stuff is... drawing stuff for other people is hard. No matter how I draw it, the neck seems too thick. That's a bit better. I don't know. It's been a long day. I kind of want to just sit here and talk to stream instead of drawing. I mean, I could put on videos of my old I might just go through my old drawings and talk about them. Because I'll probably just do this off stream. You know what writer's block is, right, chat? It's where you just can't get the energy or the motivation and the words just don't come into your head. Usually you can write fine. That's me with the drawing right now. I feel like I'll try with paper and pencil because paper and pencil, for some reason, just works a lot better for sketches for me sometimes. But anyway, I'm gonna take you through some old art because it's been a long day and I'm tired and everything sucks forever. And yeah, a commission I was never paid for and that I put in genuine effort for, and it sucks. This is, I think I've talked about her on stream before, but she's a very specific OC, which I didn't realize I had until I drew her like 3 different times accidentally. And it's the red skin, the horns, the piercings, the ears, the like eyes. It's all of it combined together, and it's a very, like, the really curly hair as well. I really like using red and desaturated reds. I have a lot of fun with those. I think, I'm not gonna say this is my favorite art I've ever drawn, because I've drawn a lot of art in my time, and this can't be this isn't the absolute favorite, but it gets really close, because I really like how I drew this character. I wanted to draw them just the most absolutely fucked up and awful you've ever seen. And I honestly really like drawing gore. Wait, I kind of want to try the, you know, the little art trend where you, Oh, okay. I'm gonna... Is there anything on this layer? Oh, wait. You know how you can check? Layer empty. Okay, great. Because I get very stressed because I accidentally deleted a very important role once and I never forgave myself. I think you get a blue and then like a warm yellowish orange and then a red, like quite a bright warm red. More in the orangey direction. And then you blend it all together with Gaussian blur. And you... I believe it was it? It was soft light, I think. And yeah, soft light. Maybe not that high opacity. Oh, it needs to be an exact number, otherwise I get stressed. I mean, I don't think this piece needs warmth and light. I think this trend works a lot better with things that are meant to be lovely and warm and wholesome and cute and adorable. That art is most definitely not. Although I do really like how I drew the smoke. The clouds are just the rainforest brush in Procreate. And I don't know how to draw buildings or backgrounds that well. It's mostly about the character in the center. But I think I was in a very specific mood when I was drawing all this. Because I was drawing a lot of gore. I just have fun with it. I wish I knew how to draw it better, and I do think I'm improving with that. I have always been good at fabric folds. I have always been incredibly proud about the way I draw fabric. I don't think it's perfect, but I think I am good at acknowledging where fabric folds would be. I think I could be better at execution and actually doing it, but I think it's pretty good. That was... This thing was... I actually drew her fully shirtless one before on like pencil and paper. And then I added the fabric on the top because I was like, I don't think Twitch would allow me that. And I'm not looking forward to it. Or not Twitch specifically. I was like, I think I might be told off just in general if I were to draw that. But she was shirtless at some point. I really like this specific character just because of the mixture between the black and the soft pastels. I don't know. I just think it's awesome. I think it's cool. I think I'm proud of myself. I like the ow, Christ, anatomy a whole bunch. The hands look really nice. I very rarely draw without fairly thick line art. Sometimes I prefer a pencily, sketchy line art. Sometimes I like a very solid, like black line. Or sometimes colored, but usually it's like solid, like line art. This is a D&D character that I've not gotten to play yet, but I really want to because I really like them. And I think they're very cool. This was like my first sort of journey into different lighting effects and actually doing a background as well. So I was very proud as to how this sort of came along. They've got like cracks in their skin, they've got fire hair, and most of all, it is very obvious that they are a fire genasi, or at least some form of elemental fiery being. You know, it is extremely obvious. Between the hair, the general aura, the golden cracks in the skin, I'm still really proud about how this came out, by the way. And obviously my fabric folds are elite, as usual. And I actually I quite like how I drew the armor as well. I don't draw armor a lot, and I know it's not a lot. It's like a shoulder pad and then like an upper arm coating, but I was quite proud of it nonetheless. Their name is Dragel. Very cool. This is a collection of just explorations into different art styles. So it's trying to combine an artist who I really like's art style into as well as my own, because I love seeing the way other people draw and paint and interact with the world, be it digital or like traditional, and messing around with it and having fun with it, which is what I kind of am trying to do here, like with different hair lights and stuff like that. And I don't know, I think it comes out okay. I don't know. This is the most true to the art style. This is the furthest away. They all have coloured line art, and I'm actually following a theme with them. I've got blue, red, opposite colours. I've got purple, yellow. So it goes pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, red for the eye colours and the hair. For the hair colours and eye colours. And that was just a silly thing I noticed after doing this character, because I don't know. I thought it was fun. I have fun. I stay silly. I stay amused. But yeah, I mean, taking inspiration from. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. We're probably gonna have an early end to the stream today. Not super early. I mean like 2 o'clock, like in 2 hours or an hour and a half now. But just because my back is really hurting, I should get some like meds or something for it, and I should also probably go to sleep at some point. So, but yeah, I really like all of the little cancel. Please don't delete that. I really like all the little artworks and stuff in this. I like the way the eyes look the most, but I just think the actual characters themselves are very cute. I do think a couple of them have huge foreheads though. How do I exit out? Please? There we go. This is, I would say, my favorite art that I have ever done. It's a drawing of a Dane, who is a D&D character of mine. And this was when I started realizing how lighting worked and how insanely good it made your art look. Like, this looks so much nicer, fully, like, rendered with the lighting and the shading, and it looks so good. And they're also quite a detailed character. They're not simple to draw. They're not like just a regular person. They're a fairy. All 7 inches tall. And they've got little claws for feet. They've got a really detailed shirt that was a pain in the ass to draw. And they've got a bunch of jewelry and chains and details about them. Like, they're little... These things are quite hard to draw, I'll say. But no, I'm very proud of how they came out. I did actually download like a brush for this, which is why it's so pixelated. I do apologize for that, but I hope it's not too obvious. You can get brushes for basically everything in Procreate, which I really appreciate, honestly, because it makes a lot of things more accessible. Like the background trees in this artwork, the Draggle artwork. And the grass are all brushes, which is very nice, very nice. This is free art I did for someone, and I am now regretting, because now, no matter what I do, people are always asking for free art, because, hey, I did free art that one time, I can do it again, right? Yeah, no, fuck off. Leave me alone. And this isn't actually particularly good either. The shading's a bit goofy, like I messed up the lighting in some spots. All of the markings on their face are not super like detailed. They're not, but you can at least tell that they're an Air Genasi, which was my main point making this character. I do like the little drapery shit and stuff they've got going on, but yeah, they're certainly not my most detailed character. I did really enjoy doing the hair though. The hair was so much fun. They've also got like white eyelashes that also glow and are really cool. And I did really enjoy drawing this character. But no, I enjoyed drawing them. I just don't like drawing free art constantly because it makes people ask for more. Ignore the Apple Pencil charging thing coming up. It's just because I fiddle with my Apple Pencil when I wouldn't say I'm stressed, but I just fiddle with it out of the fact that it's what I do. But no, I do like the design of this character's clothes, though. I did give them a boob window, and I am not ashamed of that. I think it's fun. The lighting is also brushes, because I am silly and foolish and small brain. This was a meme I made, and I think I posted it in Discord and on WhatsApp status, and I'm really proud of it, because it's my favorite gun in Borderlands 3, and I think it's very funny and silly, and if you don't know, this is my favorite gun in Borderlands 3. But no, I can probably use this as a chance to get my Pixel Tuber more drawn, because I should probably wait. Closed. Oh shit! I forgot to rename it. Uh, because if I'm not really feeling one specific style of art, you can just swap to another. No one cares. It's the way life be. Yeah, I did the overlay trick with this one. Although it's overlay instead of soft light. I wonder how much that changes. I think the overlay looks a bit nicer, I'll be honest. It definitely makes them warmer, but I think it just makes the line art a lot warmer. But that's not how my characters are actually gonna look when I'm streaming, so I'm just gonna keep it off. It's been a long day, and I'm very eepy, and very small, and very tired. But we keep moving. We keep moving. For the eyes, it is just get rid of pupils, get rid of these, get rid of these, get rid of these, and then basically I'm gonna get rid of the hair as well, because I feel that the hair gets in the way. Oh, and the shading. Bitch, okay. Pain in my ass. And the highlights, yeah, just get rid of everything, why don't you? There we go. Now we can just focus on the actual eyes. Get rid of alpha lock, because we do not need that. And then get rid of, God. Pixel set, there we go. Pixel painter. And then this one will also be pixel painter. There we are, chat, there we are. And I want this to all be moved down. Because they're sort of... Actually, duplicate. Merge. There we go. I'm so good at this, chat. And then, yeah. The eyelashes should really go over the ears. I don't know why they're not. Why did they not? They do. Oh wait, they might just stop. They do. That's on me then. That's a bit weird. I stay silly, I guess. There we go. Just a happy little guy. And then alpha lock. Soft brush. Make small. Get the darkest color. Color that in a bit. Lightest color. And then blend that in a bit more. Shit, did not mean that. I think art is just relatively relaxing. When you're not stressing about everything 24/7, of course, but that is rare. Very rare. I think I might... Yeah, I might make the eyelashes and such a bit less exaggerated. Because the character is not a girl, no matter how much some people would wish them to be. Lineless pixel actually looks really cute. I haven't tried that before. Well, I probably might have somewhere along the line, but I don't remember. So, in my mind, it does not exist. Okay, and this is the one where we get rid of the eye stuff, and then we bring the cheeks up a bit more. Actually, I might... Is this alpha locked? Shouldn't be. Ah, Christ, Jesus, son of Mary, fuck my eyes. You are supposed to be on pixel. Why? Oh gosh, I didn't remember. And then what I do is we just cut this. It is unnecessary. To hell it goes. Which we then replace here. Hmm. Is that cute? I don't know. I feel like the little teeth stick out a bit to the side too much. Hello, Tofu. Thank you. We're currently drawing my pixel tuber. Or at least I'm trying. I don't know how successful I'm being. I don't know. Drawing teeth is hard. They never tell you that in school. They never say drawing teeth will be hard when you are. Oh, now they just look naked without the fangs. That's freaky. I think that's gonna be our best. No, I don't like the way the teeth look. Maybe if we go all the way to the very... What did they look like originally? We'll little stout. That's okay. Alright. Fuck. We can work with this. I think that's the best we're gonna get at. Well, in general. Have a look. Soft brush. There we go. I played Mario Kart today. Oh, it's soggy time. Oh, I don't. Wait, give me a sec. My water's over there. Oh god, back pain. Back pain. We're all good. I have my water. But yeah, if you don't know, my back's been in pain basically all day, and it has sucked. Well, yesterday too. My hands smell like ketchup. It's because I had egg bagel for breakfast. Yeah, I'm actually getting better at Mario Kart. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. I'm actually kind of awesome even. But no, yeah, I was ice skating yesterday as well. And I think I pulled something in my back or something. But it's been in pain like all day. Like genuinely pretty rough pain. Not been pleasant, not been pleasant. Sorry, I'm like focusing on the art. I don't know how to. Am I just gonna give him buck teeth? I kind of like the buck teeth. But yeah. Or do I make the mouth like... Nah, that looks weird. I think that looks the best. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know. That's odd. Buck teeth little dude. Yeah, he's just silly. I don't know how to make it more obvious that he's an actual guy, but... I don't know. Femboys exist. God's never had issue with them, so... Oh shit. Because we want the purple to extend here. Actually, we want to soften the face up a little bit more up here. Because, yeah, they have eye bags, but they're not so bad that they extend all the way over their face. This should be alpha lock. Why is it not alpha lock? And then soften their eye bags up a whole bunch. Add the blush back in. Blush is important. Makes your characters look all cute and shit. And the purple is important. Because the purple is what makes your characters look tired as fuck. And that is accurate to me if I've ever heard it. There we go, look. Exhausted. Poggers. Would Scruff have a blue beard? Yeah, all of Scruff's hair is blue. Arm hair, leg hair. Nose hair, I guess? I don't know. But nah. I mean, they've definitely got blue. You can't really dye eyelashes unless you add mascara on every day. Like colored mascara on. So they have naturally blue eyelashes, so. I imagine it's mostly just different shades of blue. Like their eyelashes are darker than their hair and their eyebrows are darker than their hair. The same way real people, like blonde people will still have lighter eyelashes than people with brown hair, but they won't be like platinum blonde even if your hair is platinum blonde, because that's not how it works. I'm not gonna give them a jacket, I don't think, because I'm lazy. Ugh. Why is the skin not included? Give me a sec. Gotta shove all these into the thing. Ignore the kind of scuffed way I did a line art down here. It's because I'm lazy. We move. How has your day been, Sophia? Mine has been rather exhausting. It's just been a long day. And I have stayed silly. As I often do. There we go. No more shitting. Please just let me draw. A big of this. Why are you alpha locked? Who gave you permission? There we go. There we go. Better. Well, I say better. Confusing. Yo! Hell yeah. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, I could be doing better considering all the fucking pain. The first week of school's been alright. I mean, it's been a lot, but that's to be expected, really. So, I'm not too surprised at that. I don't think I'm gonna give this person, they get eyebrows, but I'm not gonna give them, a jacket. Usually I do. I'm actually gonna put this over everything. There. And they have like... They have quite thick eyebrows, but not like crazy thick. Like, they're not that thick. They're kind of triangle shaped. They're cute. Well, as cute as eyebrows can be, you know. There we go. And then copy. Paste. Command V. The opacity. Add. Flatten that out. If it was 4 pixels long. Oh shit, I didn't have drawing assist on. But yeah. They are cute eyebrows. I quite like them. Yeah, and also I'm going to be seeing Boosted IRL, as I mentioned earlier. And we're going to go to the arcade. Because Boosted's apparently never been to the arcade, which is wild to me. Because I really like going to the arcade. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the eyebrows. I don't know if those look sad. No, those look sadder. Is that? I don't know. I think that's good. That's better. That's better. Alright. And now I duplicate these. And I make them twice the size. Closed. Big. Super open. Big. There also, I would put resize, but that's kind of a lot of effort. Oh, hell yeah. I will be live for another hour. So if you finish with your yard work at that point, hell yeah. I will see you around. Why isn't this grouped properly? What happened to your grouping? Oh my god, please don't tell me I only grouped them in one specific. Also, what the fuck? Is this in the... that's annoying. That just means I need to erase it on both things. It's just more effort. Alright. Let's group you bitches up. It will just take a second and it will be a bit tedious, but it needs to happen, so... At least you can just chill out and listen to the music. Which is very nice music. I have the playlist linked in the About Me if you would like to listen to it. Which I would recommend actually because I think it's very nice. It was really awkward watching my old streams back though, I've got to admit. Like, I don't remember being that odd as a person, as a being. It was a little embarrassing, I'll be honest. But I was watching with a friend, and it didn't really matter, so we stay silly. But yeah, this grouping thing is tedious, but luckily we only have to do it for one of the things. Oh wait, I didn't edit the... there's so much stuff that I've forgotten to do. Yeah, that should be good. There we go, there we go. Hopefully that's alright. Tiny things I forgot to do. My mortal enemy. Rathu gets to come with us in the big grouping. Alright. Then we just take this layer, duplicate, clear, fill with whatever color you want. I'll go with teal for the funds. I think I have something that says a reference still. Yeah. And then you just resize it to whatever you want. I would recommend going just 10 times the amount that's usually. And then fit to canvas nearest neighbor. Nope, not that. We want the entire group. Ta-da! And you have it resized, and it's very cool and awesome. And wait, has Rathu come with? Rathu and the cool little overlay have come with. Then I can get rid of the background color, and we're all set. This is already all grouped together. I'll pull Rathu in though. He deserves it. I will duplicate, flatten, clear, fill, settings, canvas, crop and resize, settings, 1650, 650, done. Take this, fit to canvas. There we go. Basic resizing for you, if you ever need that. And we have the new PNG tuber, which is awesome because I've been kind of putting that off for ages. And as you can see, I've switched back to the original PNG tuber. Well, original. I just mean non-pixel version because my old pixel version took me about an hour and was not very high effort, and the ears were a bit wonky. There's basically a whole bunch of stuff wrong with them. These new ones are a bit better proportionally. They fit better with my moose one, so they're not as different because my style has changed a lot in between the last, little bit I've been doing stuff. So I just wanted to make sure my PNG tuber reflected that. And hell yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's all my panels, which I'm, again, still so proud of. Yeah, you can see my old little guys. This is basically all just drawings. Either drawings I've done on stream, like my jet one, or it's drawings of my little guy. And these are all of my little guy, because my little guy is perfect, and we love him. I might resize my Twitch banner to just make sure it looks a little nicer as my desktop background, because currently my desktop background is it's all pixelated and it's all crusty looking, and it's not really the most fun. I mean, thinking about stream today, I think I'm just kind of all talked out. I've been doing a lot of talking today, and I've been, a little exhausted. So, I think I really just want some ice cream or to go to bed. I mean, I do have work to do as well, so I'll have to do that before I get to bed. But overall, I could be feeling way better than I currently am. I feel like I should probably organize my art a bit better into, like, crusty little sketches versus full-blown, like, full-on drawings. But, it's probably fine. Because there's a big difference between... I do have these, which are, like, garbo sketches, like, little crusty things I've been doing. And these, which are, like, unfinished, or like seeming, or something I don't really want to be on display because I'm not going to come back to it. Like, this was just a very quick drawing, like, you can tell it's very quick. How much time did I spend on this total? Statistics, 25 minutes. Yeah, you can tell that this is a 25-minute drawing. It is not very high effort or energy. The shading's all wonky, and and there's also, I did this ages ago because I was just testing out, like, some halftone brushes I downloaded, and I was seeing how well I could draw without... I wanted to be a bit different from my usual style, And so then I was like, what if I redrew it, but completely in my style, and very different from its original one? And I was like, you know what, that would be cool. So I did that. And then a lot of these are just sketches or random things I've been working on. Like, I mean, I could do more of this. This was the beginning of, like, a little sketch that I was sort of just having fun messing around with. Because it's a bit gory, I'll admit. But I like doing lineless styles, so... nope, meant to draw that on another layer. Clipping mask that. But yeah, this person's sort of meant to be not at all a vent, but a little interesting practice. Huge ass forehead. Wait, let's make it a bit less aggressive. Getting the curve is important to me. It's not perfect, but, just so they're not, all hair. Shit, still in Pixel Painter. You can see all the various brushes I've downloaded. Just out of pure convenience. Shit. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything particularly fancy when it comes to these kind of drawings. They're more just little practice things that I wanted to do for fun more than anything. Like, I don't know, maybe I just wanted to draw a wholesome little guy getting his brains blown out. Don't we all, you know? This was also just general practice to try out different weirder poses and see how well I could do a proportion, which, as it turns out, and as we can see on my previous attempt, I cannot do proportion very well. It kind of looks like her arm is melding with the rest of her. But yeah, I'm just kind of trying to improve at art as time goes on, because I feel like with my actual singing and piano playing, I feel like I've really hit a plateau. I feel like I've sort of got the best I can be, and I can't really get any better. I feel like that's it, almost. So it's kind of a depressing point to be in, because everyone else is improving, and I'm just not. No matter how hard I practice, I'm always at this weird same level, and I don't really know what to do with myself. I do feel a bit bad for kicking Goblin out. Not really kicking her out. She chose to leave, but I realized I didn't foster a great environment right there, because she might have felt pressured to leave or something. But I think it was more just, I have talked to a lot of people today, and as an extrovert, I still get worn out. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, obviously, it's a bit like, you know how introverts have a social battery, but they don't want to be alone every single day of their life. Like, they don't want to be lonely. I'm an extrovert, which means I could be around people as much as I wanted to. Like, you know. But it gets to a certain point where I need time alone, just like how an introvert may need time with friends. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have to say that, because I don't know. I feel like a lot of extroverts don't describe themselves as introverts, but introverts always describe themselves as introverts. When I feel like more people are extroverts than they think. I think people have just equated extrovert with always wanting to be around people, always wanting to see people, always being ready to party and hang out and stuff. When in reality, it just feels like I prefer to hang out with people than be alone. There's always too much of a good thing, you know? Like, and I think that should be appreciated and acknowledged. Also, sorry, I go into not shrimp mode, but like, I like slide down my chair very easily. Sorry, I'm just having a real good stretch. I kind of wish I was older and cooler now. 'Cause right now I feel like a child, which is what I am. I feel like a little baby, but I also feel like I've got to grow up pretty fast, and I've got to learn how to be independent really quickly and know all about what it is to be an adult when I don't have all the responsibilities or privileges that come with being an adult. I feel like I'm in this weird in the middle stage where I don't really know what to do. We're getting deep on stream, huh? I kind of wish I could just do some physical, like, pencil sketches or just drawings and just have you guys watch me, but I'm not ready to do a hand cam just yet, so. Also, I don't have anything set up for it. But I think that's fine. I might just talk to stream for a little bit. I mean, I don't know, because I feel like I've been fairly consistent with streaming, and I don't want to end stream super early, because I feel like I've not done enough for people to watch. And I also don't know anyone who'd be available to just play with me off stream. And I don't really want to play by myself off stream. That's kind of depressing. I guess I'd just brush my teeth and go to bed. Or I'd go downstairs and talk to my parents for a bit, which is, God forbid. Strictly is coming back, at least, which is basically a nationwide event for the UK. Because Strictly's are a very interesting, fun, seasonal thing that we get every sort of September, and it goes on every week, and it's really cool, and there's costumes, there's talk sections, there's choreography, there's all sorts, and it's very important, and not every British person, but a lot of British people will just tune into TVs to watch it. It basically dominates television for a while. I'm really sad that my character didn't really get much play. Because Edain is no longer being played because the DM is gone. And I don't want to reuse him for a campaign, like, immediately. Like, right after that. Like, right... Because, yeah, I could play him in a campaign, but, like, I don't know. Also, my, mic is being really, like, crusty and noisy and weird, and I don't know what to do with it. Well, not noisy, it's just the mic stand, which is quite cheap and not very good. So, I should probably organize that, but... I mean, I don't know. I could do some schoolwork, I guess. But that's kind of for losers, you know? So, by the way, I apologize if today's stream isn't super interesting. I don't know how much I like the song that's being played right now. No, it's fine. It'll only be playing for another, like, 20 seconds, so I don't need to skip it. I feel like skipping songs is quite jarring. Especially with how, like, calming and chill the music is. Although I gotta say, I really hate the picture they used for the playlist of, it's called Stream Beats, and it's very cool. But I feel like it sounds, or not like it sounds, the image they've used is this really creepy, like, child with huge fucking headphones on. The headphones are the size of his face. Not kidding. And he's got this weird, like, two-headed dog on his lap. And he's like, he looks like he's blind and feeling for braille on their heads, which is quite silly. So I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, it was really awkward rewatching my old stream. Not awkward, it was rather funny watching my old streams because my voice hasn't changed a whole bunch, and that's kind of sad to think about, and I don't really like to think about it, because I was watching my old streams, and I was like, oh, surely my voice has changed a bit since then, right? Surely it sounds a bit older or cooler, and it really hasn't changed a lot, which is not fun. Not good, not good. I mean, I gotta say, sorry, I've been saying I gotta say quite often. I really like looking and inspecting my old art, which is why I've just been staring at this one piece of Edain art for ages, and I'm just very proud of it. I just really like it. There's something about it which is just pleasing to me. Maybe it's the combination of the red and the teal, the gold and the blue, which are sort of the main colors I've used for the character. Their teeth have this odd, unnatural, like, blue sheen to them, despite them being sort of off-white, actually. And they've got the 4 fingers and the 4, like, toes. They've got all the cool stuff on their tail, little claws. And I also really like the outfit I gave them. Really, oh god, my voice went so high just then. That was cringe. I kind of just feel like sketching stuff. I don't know. Drawing people's hard. I kind of wish it was easier to just come up with things. But life isn't easy, and life isn't fair, so... We move. I've still got to come up with a D&D character for a different campaign I'll hopefully be playing in. Maybe that's what this character will be, because right now I'm just sort of drawing with not much thought to it. Then again, I don't usually draw with much thought behind my actions. It's usually just for fun. But this right here is an actual genuine sketch that I'm just drawing out to have fun. I want to make him cute. The eyes are hearts, you just can't see too well. I haven't drawn a Cyclops in ages. I don't think I'm going to now, but it just brought that idea into my head. I don't know. The eyes feel a bit big and the eyes feel a bit anime-esque. So I'm actually gonna get rid of all the stuff I've just done. That's a bit better. I don't know what I want to make them. The brown color was an accident. I think it's because I was doing like a skin tone thing. Or I just accidentally picked it through like a weird jumble of like misclicks. But I quite like it for the characters so far. I don't know what I want them. I think I'm gonna make them an old lady. I'm getting nice old lady vibes from them. Yeah. And also, I don't draw old ladies very often. I'm thinking of making one of my D&D characters a nice old lady though. Also, people got big ass skulls. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that and make their characters have tiny foreheads. But have you seen some of the foreheads on people? Although, granted, it's probably not this big. I just made it rather big for demonstration purposes. We can shave it down a bit. But no, I think I'm gonna give her... I might make her like a centaur lady. Yeah, I like centaurs a whole bunch. They're cute. One of my first ever actually D&D characters that I played was a centaur. She was really cute. Her name is Nessa Cassius Heronray, not Nessie for short. I like giving my characters nicknames that most people use. I think it's cute. I had a friend that I used to play D&D with, and I haven't played with them in ages. And I kind of miss that. Because, I don't know, it was very fun. I can't tell if she's a centaur or if she's a satyr. Because currently she's kind of both. Not my friend, sorry. The little lady that I'm drawing. Either way, she's very cute. This music's fun. Danger dance. Doesn't sound very dangerous. She probably doesn't need the horns. Not the horns, the little nub horns that I gave her. Those were a little unnecessary. Make this past even lower. Make her a little frail looking. Not like that. Mostly with not very large, like a not very sturdy shoulders. Because I think if she, like, as a centaur, she'd probably be... I've played a few clerics recently. Maybe she'd be a long-distance druid, like a ranged druid character. Although druid centaur's a bit of a cop-out. I kind of wanna... I might... duplicate. That would have been easier if I did that a different way. But I'm gonna make her like a full body, a cubic. Then I can make her an actual body. There we go. Little staff. I like giving my characters this very specific like holding pose where they hold a staff. And then that's the staff. It'll have whatever it wants to on it. I quite like giving my characters stuff with chains on. I think D&D characters should have more chains on them in general. But then again, I'm just a sucker for edgy things. I'm gonna have her holding a book, I feel. The little book holding stance. Because that's what centaurs do, right? Have a book. Have a staff, even. I think her neck is a bit too far protruded, so I'm actually gonna... pull that back. Yeah, that looks a lot better. She's still bald. I might give her short hair. Although we'll see, because I give a lot of characters short hair, and I actually kind of want to draw long hair for once. I can actually do a... I'm gonna do a sketch for how her hair would look. I kind of want to give her really long. Not that long, not so it covers her, but like... really long, sort of drapey hair. Actually, not that. That's a bit... the volume there is a bit aggressive. But I want to have it, like, bunch up here, and then have it be in a little tie, and then... I kind of want to... I think... thing is, the way her body works is she's going to be... we'll lower the opacity on that a bit. The way her body's going to work is it's going to be, like... that, because that's kind of how centaurs work, obviously. They got the big horse part. Although I think she'd be a servitor, like half deer, half human. Not centaur, like half horse, half human. So actually, I could make her hair a little longer. I think I might make this. Oh wait, actually, I could just make the canvas cropping resize settings 3,500. Gallery. Settings. I messed the thing up a bit. 3,500. There we go. 69 there is available. Nice. There. Now I don't have to sacrifice as much quality for the size that I want. Although I think I'm gonna crop and resize. Trim it a bit there. That might give us a couple more layers available. This information. Layers. Yeah, that gives us quite a few more layers that we can do. I really hate that Procreate has that weird thing in place where you can only do so many layers. That really pisses me off. But there's not a lot to be helped there, so whatever. And then the way horse legs work is, I actually don't know. Okay, so they've got the big old like thigh, and then they've got the little hoof, right? Thigh, horse, thigh, horse, hoof. And when I say horse, I mean like hoof, not just fucking horse. Although she is gonna be a centaur, so. And hopefully she's gonna be a bit more durable. Although she is an old lady. But I imagine centaurs are a little more durable than your average horse, because there's like magic and bullshit in there. Yeah, but basically what I want her hair to do is, and then it'd be a little braid situation for... Because she's so tall, I feel like she can get away with having a very long braid. And I think she would take advantage of that. So I might give her a bunch of smaller braids around as well, like draping from here. So I might get a brush that's specifically made for braids, because I feel like A, the people making them know what they're doing more than I do, and B, braids are really fucking annoying to draw. Same thing with chains, which is why I have a bunch of brushes for that shit. It makes everything so much easier. Sorry, I'm just kind of messing around with stuff now. Well, the thing is with making them like this is that if you stretch them too far, the links break, and if you make them too small, the links all merge. So there's like around here and here is the sweet spot. So you don't have a lot of wiggle room if you want to have it like a perfectly round thing. But yeah, I think I'd want her to have chains and stuff braided into her hair as well. I think that could look really pretty. And then chains connecting the hook. Oh, this character would look. I'm really excited to try this character actually now, because I kind of started this off as just sort of an exercise to see where my creativity took me. You know, I wasn't actually expecting it to go this fun. Although, to be fair, I play a lot of centaurs. I just love characters that have extra limbs, you know? And they're just so much fun, and they're so festive and funky. And I just like them so much more than, like, a regular humanoids. There's just something special about characters with wings, characters with cool features and fangs and tails and crazy eyes and, you know, extra features and extra legs and so I don't really like drawing regular old humans anymore. I'm kind of sick of it, because I draw regular humans a lot. My character's fairly regular for a human, aside from the like ears, plural, I mean both sets, and kind of the mouth, but like it's not that obvious. I don't think I could draw them fully inhuman, like, because they're a shapeshifter, right? They can basically become anything. If I wanted it, if someone was to show up to me and go, you have to have a very generic, simple superpower, like something that can be summed up in one word, I'd go shapeshifting, because who fucking wouldn't? If you don't say fly, because you can just shapeshift into something that can fly, you know, fly for free. And you can't say like super strength, just shapeshift into something that's super strong. Like a fucking hippo or something, you know? Like, I know, oh, I don't want to be ugly while I have super strength. Fucking deal with it. You can shapeshift. Be fucking Moto from Madagascar. Like, the possibilities are endless, and it's not my fault, y'all are wimps. I think I might give her multiple different hairstyles, actually. So I'm gonna load the opacity way down here. And then I'll do another one, because I'm really enjoying drawing this character. But yeah, this one's gonna be more still similar to the other one in that it's sort of, I want to give her a very soft, quite motherly kind of vibe, because I'm fucking not motherly in the slightest. I had to babysit my nephew. I got 15 quid out of it, but oh my god, it was, I just carried this camera around with me, because my sister and her husband have like a camera just set up in his room, which they used to just watch him. So it's actually really easy, but I still don't know what to really do with kids per se. So it's very awkward. But no, I'm not a motherly, caring. Oh, not caring. I'm caring, but I'm not a motherly person, let's say. But this character would be. Methinks. And what I kind of want them to, I want them to have really fluffy looking hair. Or not fluffy. Actually, I think I want them to quite have fine, silky hair. I want it to look like it's really flowing, you know? And I want them to kind of have very soft vibes, very soft energy. So I don't know really which hairstyle I like better. Because this one's probably more practical and easier for going around. But if she was dressing up and looking all fancy and stuff, I imagine she'd probably want to go with this more. And actually, I should draw her with her hair down, although it probably wouldn't look too different because her hairstyles seem to be very focused towards looking like they're just loosely put together in like a nice way. You know when someone looks casual but in like a way that they still seem to have put effort into it? Yeah, like that. She's basically that all the time. So I'm gonna draw it with her hair down. Which means I'm gonna get rid of her previous hair. It's probably so convenient to deal with on the regular though. Wait, I wanna... I don't... Getting the hair bump to like the right height where it's not ridiculous but still cool looking is hard. Yeah, she probably has like super long hair. I don't know why I'm saying probably. She does. She has super long hair. I don't know. I want her to be sort of like a mother of the forest kind of vibe. Like a really nurturing kind of person. She's probably very pretty though. I don't know why I'm saying probably again. She is very pretty. Hell yeah. I'm really enjoying drawing this person actually. Today's been good, but in a way that it's really weird, indescribable emotion. So I'm not actually going to try and describe it. I'm just going to be, feel weird about it, you know? If that makes sense. I'm going to ponder my orb. All alone in my wizard tower. I'd be a banger's wizard apprentice, I think. Or just a banger wizard, hopefully. Well, by being an apprentice, you're probably going to be a wizard eventually. Unless you really suck at your job. Yeah, look how pretty. I know I've just spent the last age just drawing her hairstyles. But in my defense, she deserves it. Look how pretty this lady is. I think I'll put her in this one just while I'm drawing the rest of her. Because it... Actually, no, this one probably interacts the least amount with the rest of her. Which is a good thing, because I should probably start varying my colours as well. Because I've just been using this very solid, medium brown tone. So if I get it a bit darker, it'll be a little easier to see and manage. This music's really good. It's called Warm Snow. Thing is, there's 400 songs in the Stream Beats playlist. So if you really like a specific song, just ask. I don't have currently anything on stream that will just tell you what song it is. But hopefully we'll get that eventually. Okay. Thing is, she's a very frail individual. So while I want her to look motherly, I also want her to look a bit sickly. Because I kind of want her to not represent the earth that we're fucking suicide bombing ourselves on. But I do want her to have a similar aura to that. She's not meant to represent it though. She's just... It's circumstance that she's really fucked up currently. It is an unhappy coincidence. I might have her become an adventurer to try and find an ailment for her chronic disease that she passed down to her children. Because she... I like to. I would say that she got diagnosed later in life, and then found out that she most likely passed that on to her kids, and there's no cure. And so, her kids are too young to be adventurers and such. But and I don't know, maybe her husband's away at the war or something, or whatever she's got. I don't know. Maybe she's a single mother. Maybe she's trying to find love in this cruel world. But either way, I want her to be sort of fighting this for other people, not for herself. Like, yeah, if she found the cure, she herself would be more likely to survive. But she doesn't mind if she dies on this journey, as long as her children do. So that's my kind of basic idea for this character. So I'm just kind of sketching out the thing is, I feel like wait, give me a sec. Horse reference. Safari, not Safari. Shit, Microsoft Edge. Horse art reference. Search images. What do your legs look like? I don't want to see them moving. Oh, that's an ugly horse. I want to see them. Okay, so they've kind of got like a little jaggedy. Deer art reference. Yeah, they've got way thinner legs. I'm gonna give her the deer. That deer drip. Alright. Okay. So, she's gonna be a lot slimmer. Or distort, actually. That's what we're looking for. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Because while I may like my line art sketchy, there becomes a point where you have to. Okay, and then her other leg can be tucked in there, and then little. No, that leg's way too low down. Holy shit, why did I start there? Right, we're gonna actually move just all of you away. And then. How the fuck did their knees work? So it goes back a bit, and then it goes forward, and then it goes down. Okay. I never thought I'd be looking at deer references images for art, but here we go. I just like drawing. And then their legs still stay quite tapered. Not that tapered though. They need to. I feel like I need to sketch the behind the. I don't. Listen, dude, horse legs are hard. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of this. That's the kind of the problem where having sketchy line art comes in to play. Is it just ends up looking a little. Like, the point is that it looks messy, but that can be very inconvenient. There we go. That looks a bit better. And then. Okay, straight, and then. Actually, I'm gonna have this leg be the behind leg. And then this leg's gonna be the one kicking back. Their ass. And then kicking. And then it like what the leg does. Sorry, I'm just staring at this reference image of a deer, and it like hooks back into like a foot. Whereas this one, it like, and then it, sorry chat, horse legs are fucking hard. And then there's a little foot, and there's a little, they've got this weird little nub thing here. Get rid of all this. Does she look frail? And then they've got little fluffy tail. Very cute. But overall, I don't want her to look tough like my previous centaurs have always been. I want her to seem frail because she's a servitor, not a centaur. I think is the name for it. I'm also gonna make that even narrower. This pretty lady is not buff at all. She is just not doing well. I actually kind of want to see. I think her ribs would be showing a little bit. Smudge that up. Just to give a general air of sickliness. And holy shit, she'd have eye bags for days. Like, you wouldn't point them out because it would be rude, but holy shit, she knows you can see them. She's aware of them, but, you know. I don't think she'd really care much for beauty. I think she'd care for... As long as, like, it makes you feel good, I think she'd be fine with whatever. She's sort of like the opposite of a mama bear, in that she is frail, but she will support anything you will do. She will do her best, and she will just hope that you do your best, because she is trying. I love her. This poor lady. She is so ill, as are her children. She is like if a mouse was a giant, six-limbed beast. She's very pretty. I imagine she'd be very, like, you know, the saying of, like, she looked like she was, extremely pretty people who have aged and still look extremely pretty, but you can tell what they look like in their prime, and they no longer really feel like they're in their prime. Like, she definitely, when she was well-fed, not chronically ill, and, you know, happy, no kids, no stress, not an adventurer, she was just, you know, keeping active, doing yoga, whatever dear people do. She would have been extremely pretty. Like, she would, whatever beauty standards you can think of that deer would have, she'd fit them. But now she is ill and sickly and still extremely pretty. Like, she's in her MILF era. But, good lord, is she ill? Is she ill? Poor woman. Poor lady. I like her. A whole deal. I think I just really like making centaurs. Also, I think I have a bruise on my nose. It's a bit painful. I'm just in pain a lot today, I feel. Where's my apple? There we go. I'm excited to refine her facial features a little more. Because I've got the rest of her details down. I did give her a little fang at the very beginning before I really knew what she was like. But I feel like now she would... I don't think she would actually have that. I think Slim nose. Very delicate looking. And she'd have this, like, sort of sad air around her. And eyes that are, like, a bit too big for her face. Like, you can tell she's kind of been through it. Very pallid, very... Not pale. I don't think she'd be pale. But I think she would just look sickly. I do not think she would look like she is having the best day of her life. I think she'd be very nice though. Just very, 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 very tired. But I think she'd be very determined as well. Very pretty, very nice. I'm gonna give her very droopy eyelids as well. And eyelashes. Thick ones. Thick ones for a not very thick woman. Very pretty. And I think they'd curve quite a bit. I don't think she'd have perfect eyeliner every second of the day. I don't think anyone can have perfect eyeliner on all times of the day. I wonder what her kids are. I don't think she'd bring them with her because it's dangerous. I wonder if they're looked after at home. Maybe she's from a tribe and they're looked after there by people she trusts. What did Deer's eyes look like? Deer eye images. Oh, they're the ones with the freakishly long eyelashes. So actually her eyelashes would look a lot more accurate, pointed very downwards. Okay, I now have more of an idea of what her eyes and facial features would look like. Okay. I might do this one in technical pen because it's sort of... Okay. So she's got her actual features. Very droopy. And then... I mean, I actually kind of had it quite similar to how it is quite similar to how I originally drew it. But yeah, a lot of the weight would be placed down here compared to up there. And then round that off a bit. Pick that up a bit. And then, yeah, a lot of very soft looking, I imagine. And then curved here. And then... I wonder what eye colour she'd have. I actually kind of like her with the more open eyes rather than the sleek sort of dropped look. I think they look a bit better on her face. I will delete that layer. I think that is good. I think that is good. But yeah. And then I'll just do the other side in. We'll continue it in pencil then, since I did this side in pencil. And this one will just be largely the same. Just tired looking. Okay, so they actually have rather... Her pupils look a bit weird right now, so I may need to just reshape those. There we go. A poor tired lady. Long suffering she may, though she may be. And very upturned eyebrows. And a little bit of... I wonder what kind of... clothing-wise, I do always like giving my more woodland-oriented characters looser clothing, and I don't think she would really enjoy tighter clothing either. I actually really like the way I drew that deer's body. It's very different to how I had sketched out, but that's because I actually had a reference for this time. So, stay in school and keep your references about kids. So I'm actually gonna hide this original sketch there because it's getting a bit busy now. And then over this we'll place all the clothing. I think I'll just choose a darker brown colour just so it layers decently. I think she'd probably have a quite loose, low-necked halter top situation. And I think it would drape down into a... not like that. Drape down into a tunic thing. Sort of like... or perhaps a mix... No, I don't like that much. I don't think she'd have a back to it. I think it would just be fabric around the front and then tied here. So it's tied at the back and then draped forward into a sort of... and then sort of given the folds and such. Just add folds wherever. The drape. And then I think she'd have a lot of mementos and clothes from home, and I think she'd probably keep her deer body wrapped up. Maybe because she gets very cold. Like she's not used to the colder climate. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And then it'll sort of settle around here. And it also kind of looks a bit like a horse blanket. Like, you know those blankets they put on horses when they are trying to sleep? So they're not going buck wild all night. Like toffee. Yeah, I think a lot of drapery would be nice. It also reminds me a bit of wizard's robes, which we are going for a kind of magical, mystical era to it. And then I just think she'd have a bunch of... oh god, there we go. A bunch of stuff hanging down for non-practical reasons, just because it looks nice. Just hanging down on her, whatever these are, like four legs. 4 legs, I think, is actually the correct term. Not for practical reasons, just for they look nice reasons. Like, okay. Not everything has to be practical, okay? Sorry to the fashion police out there. I actually really like making things non-practical and just... because I really love draping fabric. Always have, always will. Although it's kind of hard to figure out how it would drape on. I think it would carve out, and then I don't think she'd leave it long enough to drag on the like flaw. I think she still cares for practicality. I just think she likes practical stuff that doesn't interfere. I think that's alright, yeah. And then, I don't know if she'd care, but I care about not having my character's ass out. So, I think she'd just have a little thing to have her tail poke out. Because her tail is very cute. And I think she deserves it. Yeah, and then this probably keeps going all the way around this. It drapes down under. Okay, and then that means I can have this. Drape there without it being odd. Which means I can also have some draping fabric. So I've said drape a lot this. That means it can drape forward. There we go. Yeah. I think she'd want to be relatively covered up. I don't think she's the kind of person to have it all out. Because compared to... Wait, I don't think I have photos on this. Oh wait, no, I might. Okay, give me a moment, chat. I want to show you guys this because I have been basing a lot of my sort of references and such on I think I'll find it in a Google Drive. But wait, I might be able to search an email as well. Let's see. Cassius. Oh wait, no shit, that was my old account. Give me a moment. Alright. It's gonna be annoying. There we go. Backup photos. And it'll be around here somewhere. It'll just be a bit of a pain in the ass to find. I need to find the point at which I swapped. Oh, okay. This should be... Found it! Open in... Can I open it in photos? I just want to open it in photos. No, okay. I think I'll just screenshot it then. Because I'm lazy. Alright. Library. There we go. You can see again. There we go. So this is Nessa Cassius Heronray, or Nessie. And she was one of the first ever characters I ever made that I actually played. As you can see, she's a centaur, and she's very cute and very sweet. And you can see this is sort of where my love for draping fabrics and shit came from. But I like looking back at my old art, because I like seeing how much I've improved. Because this is... The anatomy is a bit wonky. The horse makes no sense. I don't think that's how horses really look. She was based more off of a Shetland than anything. So she looks very different to... Oh, I haven't thought of a name for her yet. I'll call her the Servitor, because that's what she is. But she was actually originally meant to be a necromancer, which is why she has this little dead bird thingy. But I ended up making her a bard instead. And you see, she's got all sorts of flowers and stuff in her hair and all. And she's very cute. She's got sort of like off-white pinkish hair. But no, I really liked her. And she's sort of... Like... she's just a character that means a lot to me. So... I think you can kind of tell I've gotten a lot better at art since then. So I don't know what to put. Oh, hello, Tofu. I don't know what to... I think I'll just hide this and keep that there. But yeah, hello. Yeah, we're still live. I got distracted because I really got into drawing this character. I was just showing off my old one. But yeah, I think she would... I don't know if I want to have it going all the way around the back, because I feel like she would still want stuff over the back, but I don't know if it would matter that much to her. I don't know, we'll come to that when we come to it. But yeah, she is very pretty. I really like her. I'll also do a little sketch of the staff that I want to go for. Like, it's not drastic that we get this thing perfect, but it'd be a long staff. I like drawing staffs. And I'd probably have it be... I want it to kind of look like a sprouting seed. I don't know if that's a bit weird though. It looks a bit like a spear, but it's not a spear. Trust me, chat. There we go. Little sketches. And I think I'd probably have vines growing up it as well. Sort of. Just sort of falling off of it. Just because I think that's a really nice vibe, and I think it suits her character quite well. To just have a bunch of sprawling vines just growing up it. So a bunch of they look a bit like worms right now, but it's because they've not got any leaves. And then she'd just sort of be... Ignore the fact that her hands are basically claws right now. It's just a lot easier to draw like that. And probably a bunch of details on this. And then what else did I want to add? Oh yeah, just a bunch of chains sort of falling around this. Because I love draping, she's gonna love draping and covering everything in little drapes and stuff that falls in a fun way that you can add physics to. But yeah, I want her to be a very sort of nature-based character. I think she's very pretty, and I think she's very cool, and I really like her. Anyway, that's my OC. I haven't thought of a name for her yet, but I'll think of one. I think I usually pick like a weird language. Oh my god, Soggy time. Give me a moment. Drink time. Ah, I just spilled it all over my chin. I'm so glad that didn't go on my iPad. Ugh. All gross and wet. Ugh. Chin. I'm fine now though. But yeah, I'm very excited to actually get her drawn up. I'm hoping to use her for a campaign. I actually might use her for a campaign that I've got coming up. This is a very useful stream then, if I've just come up with a character. But it's sort of... It's weird how some things come to me a lot easier than others. Like, I'm actually going to take her out of sketches because she is no longer a sketch. She's an actual character. Like, boosted drawing isn't really coming to me at all because I already... I kind of have an idea for what I want it to look like in my head, and if it doesn't look exactly like that, I'm going to be stressed about it. Whereas this, I had no idea what I was doing coming into it, and I'm building her character as I go along and coming up with a background on the fly. So it's sort of a lot easier to create for, almost. And also, it's a character that I usually wouldn't think to draw. But because I drew specifically a bit pathetic, a bit of a... Wait, I'll see if I've got the video. Export time-lapse video for length. If I save the video and then hide this, we can see how long it actually does take me. Okay. Now, boom. It started because I was drawing a slightly pathetic looking character, made them look a bit old, and then sort of started crafting from there. Because I was thinking old woman. I was thinking... And then I had a very specific hair that I never get to draw, that I really wanted to try drawing, that we went from there. Because I really like those kinds of hair. Like, very loose, very, like, flowing, very gravity-defined, almost. And sorry, I'm just watching a time-lapse recording of my own art. But yeah, you can see me struggle with the anatomy a bit. And I think I did get it sorted out. Yeah. She's very pretty. And then if we move on to the clothing, yeah, I do think should be a lot of draping fabrics and sort of splitting stuff up into sections to make it easier to manage and very easy to wash as well. I'd imagine that it's all just solid fabric. Yeah, that's sort of basically my thought process when it comes to characters. I just kind of start drawing and coming up with backstory as I go along. There's not really much process when it comes to it. Like with Dragal as well, if we find him. I came up with I had the pose ready, and I just started drawing from there. I had the giant axe, I had the fire hair, I had the horns, the chains, the pads, and basically I built up a backstory from there. So he's been raised by dwarves, he is extremely volatile, he gets angry very quickly, he gets very quickly, like, easily stressed. But he feels bad about it. He gets stressed when it comes. He's basically just a bundle of angry, hateful, nervous stress. But not in like a really bad way, if that makes sense. Whereas she is sort of the opposite. She's still a bundle of stress, but she's coming up with healthy ways to deal with it instead, which is surprising for a D&D character. But yeah, I think that'll probably be it for this stream, just because I have some really bad back pain right now. I know this has been a very chill stream. I know that not much exciting has happened during it, and I know it's been quite a bit of complaining, but I still hope you enjoyed. This will go on the YouTube archive, which you can find at scruffpunkarchive.com or something. I don't know. It's on YouTube. Reminder, I stream every Wednesday and Sunday at 8 p.m. GMT+1 or BST. YouTube. In it. I think it's YouTube. It's weird to say it any other way, really. But yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, I will see you all again very soon. I hope you enjoyed today, and I hope you come back next time. We will not be reading today. I am a bit too tired to stick around and chat for a bit, so I think I will just be ending stream. I hope you enjoyed it, despite it being very chill. And reminder, I think our next stream is I think it's Val, but we can always do Warframe if that's what people would prefer, or if that's what I feel like doing in the moment, you know? But yeah, I will see you all next time, maybe with a finished character. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you will have a wonderful day, and I'll see you around. Oh, next Wednesday, I guess. Goodbye! Good night!